with a lot of soul.
What's up, degenerate freaks? Hope you're having an amazing Plus CV week. Of course, my name is Nick Landry. Before we get into that gambling news, let's congratulate and announce who won the prize from last week's show. Star Killer, thanks for watching and commenting, and have fun buying whatever weird shit turns you on. Let's get to that first story of the week. Howard Lederer, the douchebag of the poker world, has asked a judge to consider the impact of discussion, the game of skill ruling. His attorneys argue the core of the government's allocations in the case is that online real money poker violates the IGBA. If the court agrees with Judge Weinstein, or if the Second Circuit affirms him in the discussion, then much of the government's case will no longer have a legal basis. Howard Lederer's lawyers written to the federal court asking for the conference to discuss the impact of the recent rulings by the U.S. District Court Judge Jack Weinstein on Lederer's outstanding civil charge. In the U.S. versus Tuskegee case, Judge Jack Weinstein ruled that poker is a game of skill. Therefore, the Illegal Gambling Business Act, the IGBA, does not apply. Lederer now wants a status conference with Judge Leonard Sand and the prosecution of the Southern District of New York. The attorneys for the Southern District of New York was quick to reply. He explains that he doesn't agree with the charges and also argues that it would not have an impact on many of the claims against the defendant, and therefore the status conference would be premature and unworkable. Basically, they should have just sent in a letter that said STFU and be done with it. This whole stunt by Howard and his attorneys just seems like they've just realized how far they are behind in the hand, and now they're asking the judge to run this out 2 or 3 times to see if they can somehow catch back up. Sorry, Howard, you're screwed. So the last thing I want to talk about this week is the Republican passes a platform that includes anti-online poker stance. The Republican Party sets up its bid for presidency and attempts to stomp out online poker. The United States Republican Party last Tuesday released its planned political platform for the 2012 election cycle, which included a statement calling for the blanket prohibition of all forms of online gambling. Still staying calm. By including this anti-online gambling directive, the GOP once again catered to the far right wing of its party, the self-described conservative social bloc whose vision are often out of touch with the poll preferences of mainstream Americans. This latest salvo comes from a platform selection called Renewing Americans' Values. Harkens to the false underage gambling demons claim leveling against online gambling while rolling it into a legitimate social child ill such as child pornography. Yes. That is what is said. Link below, you can read it for yourself. The call to reverse the late 2011 decision of the Department of Justice to declare that the landmark 1961 Wire Act applies to sports betting as direct salvo act at poker, especially its online version, not the ideal citizens. Last time I checked, I lived in America where my amendment rights should be still enforced and not taken away. Now we get to the question of the week. Does the GOP platform affect your vote in November? Let me know in the comments down below or by video response. So that brings us to the part of the show where I throw something up on the screen, and today it is a $50 gift card to Amazon. To possibly get it, just typity something in that comment box below. Press that enter key when you are done. And don't forget to give some love to that like and subscribe button. I'm Nick Landry, and I'll see you guys next week.